aspirants, welcome to Prepjoy Current Affairs. I'm Swathi. In our YouTube channel, we run you through daily current affairs quizzes from our Prepjoy app. We put up a video every day, so subscribe to our YouTube channel, click on the bell icon below to get daily updates. So without any further ado, let's get started. The first question for the day is, when is International Holocaust Remembrance Day observed? The options are A. 25th January, B. 26th January, C. 27th January, D. 28th January. The right answer is C. 27th January. When it comes to this question, all you have to remember is, the day remembers the killing of 6 million Jews, two-thirds of Europe's Jewish population and million of others by the Nazi regime. The second question for the day is, who has hosted the first India Central Asia Summit? The options are A. S. J. Shankar, B. Rajnath Singh, C. Amit Shah, D. Narendra Modi. The right answer is D. Narendra Modi. When it comes to this question, all you have to remember is, the Ministry of External Affairs in an early statement said, this will be the first engagement of its kind between India and Central Asian countries at the level of leaders. The third question for the day is, where has Reliance Jio BP set up India's largest EV charging hub? The options are A. Delhi, B. Gurgaon, C. Chandigarh, D. Mumbai. The right answer is B. Gurgaon. When it comes to this question, all you have to remember is, the new charging hub fits into Jio BP's strategy to develop a national network of mobility stations and support the fuel transition. The fourth question for the day is, recently passed away Charanjit Singh was a famous. The options are A. Journalist, B. Hockey player, C. Singer, D. Writer. The right answer is B. Hockey player. When it comes to this question, all you have to remember is, the hockey legend was partially paralyzed after suffering a stroke 5 years ago. The fifth question for the day is, according to the recent report, which has become the most valuable brand in the world? The options are A. Apple, B. Amazon, C. Google, D. Microsoft. The right answer is B. Amazon. When it comes to this question, all you have to remember is, Amazon held the number one spot with a brand value of $684 billion in a new Brand Z report. The sixth question for the day is, recently Ramgarh Wildlife Sanctuary will be notified as the fourth tiger reserve of which state? The options are A. Odisha, B. Rajasthan, C. Andhra Pradesh, D. Uttarakhand. The right answer is B. Rajasthan. When it comes to this question, all you have to remember is, the Ramgarh Wildlife Sanctuary will be spread across 1071 square kilometers. The seventh question for the day is, which country's famous Kathakali dancer Milena Salvini has passed away? The options are A. Italy, B. Germany, C. France, D. Russia. The right answer is C. France. When it comes to this question, all you have to remember is, the Italian-born French art researcher was an ambassador of Kathakali and other Indian classical art forms in France. The eighth question for the day is, where has the first edition of Odisha Open Badminton started? The options are A. Puri, B. Bhubaneswar, C. Bhopal, D. Cuttack. The right answer is D. Cuttack. When it comes to this question, all you have to remember is, Odisha is all set to begin at the Jawaharlal Nehru Indoor Stadium in Cuttack on Tuesday. The ninth question for the day is, which state has got the first scientific bird atlas? The options are A. Rajasthan, B. Kerala, C. Maharashtra, D. Karnataka. The right answer is B. Kerala. When it comes to this question, all you have to remember is, Kerala has created solid baseline data about the distribution and abundance of bird species across all major habitats. The 10th question for the day is, who has become the title sponsor of the tennis tournament Maharashtra Open? The options are A. Tata Motors, B. Oppo, C. Airtel, D. Vivo. The right answer is A. Tata Motors. When it comes to this question, all you have to remember is, it is the fourth time Tata Motors has sponsored the tennis tournament since it relocated to Pune in 2018. The 11th question for the day is, recently Russia, China and which country has organized joint naval exercise Chiru 2022? The options are A. India, B. Japan, C. Iraq, D. Iran. The right answer is D. Iran. When it comes to this question, all you have to remember is, at least 140 warships and over 60 aircraft with nearly 10,000 military personnel would be taking part in the military exercises. The 12th question for the day is, who has written the book A Little Boy of India recently? The options are A. Sudha Murthy, B. R.K. Narayan, C. Ruskin Bond, D. Arundhati Roy. The right answer is C. Ruskin Bond. When it comes to this question, all you have to remember is, Ruskin Bond has also written over 500 short stories and articles that have appeared in magazines and anthologies. The 13th question for the day is, which country has handed over all contracted 70,000 AK-203 assault rifles to India? The options are A. Israel, B. Russia, C. America, D. France. The right answer is B. Russia. When it comes to this question, all you have to remember is the rest of the 6 lakh will be manufactured in India's Amethi under a joint venture, the contract for which was signed on December 6, 2021. The 14th question for the day is which state government has announced to set up a military school at a cost of 180 crores? The options are A. Karnataka, B. Punjab, C. Haryana, D. Madhya Pradesh. The right answer is A. Karnataka. When it comes to this question, all you have to remember is Sangoli Rayana is going to be honored by the state by naming the school in his name. We have reached towards the end of the video. This is the final question for the day. With which country India has recently signed an agreement for cooperation in health research? The options are A. America, B. Israel, C. France, D. Denmark. The right answer is C. France. When it comes to this question, all you have to remember is the MOU will pave the way for the cooperation in the areas of research and development, capacity building, health services, pharmaceutical trade, and manufacturing capabilities for drugs and diagnostics. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And let me know in the comments if you have downloaded Prepjoy app. If you haven't, find the link in the description and I'll see you all tomorrow at 6 p.m. Happy learning!